The man tore off the sticker on his glove. To his surprise, his points reached an astonishing 12,500. Following the principle that the higher the points, the stronger the power, he immediately condensed a black mist in his hand. A massive iron pillar shot toward Richter, who only had 5,700 points. Richter struggled to defend himself. The gap in strength forced him to retreat continuously. Seeing that the situation remained at a stalemate, the man conjured another iron pillar from the side, directly striking Richter and sending him flying. In the next moment, Richter charged again, using his incredible speed to move constantly around the man, and managed to circle behind him. Unexpectedly, the man was even faster than Richter, and he knocked the weapon from Richt's hands. As the two prepared to engage in close combat, they realized their fighting stances were identical. There was no time to ponder further, and a fierce battle erupted. The man, having higher points, caused Richter to lose his balance with just one move. For fairness, the man even returned Richter's weapon to him, which moved Richter slightly. Determined, Richter decided to use his proud flash technique. He leapt into the air, and everyone thought the man was doomed. Yet the man remained calm. The iron ore he created carried his own conviction, and Richter could not cut through it. In the next moment, the man created more steel, pinning Richter in place. At last, the man asked the question lingering in his mind. The technique Richter used should be the same military martial arts as himself. He couldn't believe Richter was a deserter, especially since the higher-ups had mobilized everyone to capture a person with only 5,700 points. He was very curious about Richter's true identity, but Richter refused to answer. The man prepared to teach Richter a lesson, but at the critical moment, one of the man's subordinates stepped in to block the attack. The girl noticed that Richter helped the townspeople. He wasn't the so-called villain. But seeing this, the man scolded the girl, saying that as a public official, she shouldn't shirk her duties to do volunteer activities. The girl pretended not to care, even introducing her plan to build a park for children. The man, however, tore up the brochure in anger, insisting that punishing wrongdoers should come first, rather than wasting time on trivial volunteer work. The girl wanted to apologize, but Richter stopped her. He easily broke free from the iron chains. It turned out he wasn't incapable of cutting the man's steel. He simply didn't want to destroy the town, as the girl had said. Their battle erupted again. Two immense forces collided, sending shockwaves that tore the ground around them. Unexpectedly, the man couldn't defeat Richter even at full strength. Richter said, "The town is peaceful not because the girl slacks off, but because her presence keeps it that way." He demanded that the man apologize to the girl. At that moment, the ground cracked, and the girl fell into danger. The man abandoned the fight and rushed toward her, but Richter unexpectedly burst with even greater speed, ultimately saving the girl. He handed her over to the man, and used the opportunity to escape himself. This time, however, the man did not pursue Richter. After everything, he finally realized his mistake. To show his apology, the man used his steel techniques to build a park for the children. But even though he did a good deed to protect everyone, no one noticed that the points on his hand had actually decreased.